everywhere I go, everywhere they show me love. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere they show me love. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere they show me love. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere they show me love.
Thanks for inviting me. It's a nice hot day here in DC. So what drives my 100 is the idea that I have two wonderful, healthy, beautiful little baby girls, and I want every mother to have that and to experience that and never have to experience the pain of not being able to feed or nourish their children. So 1,000 Days is a advocacy organization fighting for moms and babies throughout the world for good nutrition in the first 1,000 days, from pregnancy to age 2. And we know from science that nutrition in that first 1,000 days sets the foundation for a child's health, their brain development, and then their future economic prospects. So the food security and freedom from hunger side of it is obviously critically important to making sure that mothers and children the world over have the good nutrition they need in that 1,000-day window. Yeah, so the need for good nutrition in that first 1,000 days is universal, but the access to that good nutrition is not universal. And that's true even in the US, where we have areas, communities, families that are suffering from deep and often chronic hunger and food insecurity and lack access to good nutrition. We see that, of course, in food insecure families, but even in the levels of obesity in this country, which of course is a form of malnutrition and also affects children and their health outcomes long term. In other parts of the world, lack of good nutrition stunts children's development, and it's critically important that we work with organizations like Church World Service and governments throughout the world to bring about a sea change on this issue. There are actually a number of goals that we care deeply about. Obviously the goal too around ending hunger is first and foremost in our minds, but also goals around ending preventable maternal and child deaths, which nutrition is a key part of that, as well as goals around empowerment, women's empowerment, girls' empowerment. So often in places throughout the world, it's actually because of the low status of women and girls that children are malnourished. So we are excited about the new era for the Sustainable Development Goals, and we really believe that it's an opportunity for the world to come together to tackle the issues that we face now for the next generation. Our work is very much about looking ahead, the future, the next generation, making sure that the next generation has the healthiest start to life. And so for us, the Sustainable Development Goals agenda is part of that healthy start to life, to a better life for us all.
Be the change that you want to see in the world.